Oh yeah, Laurent's definitely an edgelord. 100%. The edgiest person you'll ever meet. Can I autocast it? I do have to aim it, actually. I do have to, yeah, target the corpse. That sounds like a lot of effort. Okay, I've got an army.
Another abandoned town.
Demons everywhere. Fangs in the dark.
Ah! He bit me!
Charlie bit
Careful.
me.
He's a wild one.
And that really hurt,
What's
Charlie.
it to you?
Come,
Okay.
I'll explain.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Come on, Bonnie. We gotta go to the shop over here.
There's evil staring in
That's
the
an old
ruins to the
meme.
north.
Yeah.
That
So wait, why do I
power
start
among
with one of
Backlund
these
must have
skills
gone
right away?
inside.
I didn't even pick that one. I just have it?
Even a holy man like him was driven mad by whatever he saw.
I don't know. I just get it for free.
Could you
I'll go into the cellar, yes. Diablo 4 is very fun so far. Oh dear. Oh, okay. Deer are not real corpses, guys. I don't even know if deers are animals. Are deer real? So, when I summon in a fourth one, a skeleton priest to empower your minions for 5 seconds, increasing the damage for 20% and healing them. Wow. Okay. So, you guys could kind of see how long it took me, right, to kill that first boss in this dungeon. In this area right over here. That guy at the end, he was actually kind of strong. So they don't time out, by the way. That's kind of sweet. Gotta update my stream title real quick. I did it, chat. I remembered. Within the hour. It's only been several minutes since I switched. Yo, I don't even have any time to cast any of my abilities, guys. This is not fair. Everything's already dead. Fire 2 additional project. Okay, sure. Let's fucking go and do that, man. Your damage has up to a 4% chance to create a corpse. Okay. Your maximum essence. Throw a blood lance that lingers in... Okay. I gotta pick whichever one ability I want over here. Any recommendations? Any suggestions? Throw a blood lance that lingers in an enemy for 3 seconds, dealing damage to an enemy and all other lanced enemies. Draw blood from an enemy in a blood nova. Unleash concentrated blight that deals 9 damage and leaves behind a defiled area. Sever? Sever, sever, sever? Okay. A specter of you charges forward and attacks with its sight for 20 damage. Or I mean skitey, sorry. I gotta work on my English pronunciation. That attacks with its skitey for 20 damage and then returns to you and attacks... Okay. That's cool. Thank you, Chimmy, for the support. Welcome back. Oh, it shows it over here. I see. So, I guess as long as there's enemies nearby, I should be able to, God, that's a really small little UI element. That needs to be in the middle of the screen, dude. They tucked it over there. Skitey. That's it, chat. We gotta be the change we wanna believe, or I don't know how the saying goes, but anyways, we gotta be the change, okay? I suggest we pronounce the T in the word castle, the W in the word sword, and the skyty in the skyty. English makes too little sense, so we gotta make it make more sense. Like Nalpart, you know? Nalpart? Nalhorse? AKA hippo? We gotta make more sense. Dust sucker? My English teacher in high school pronounced the W in sword. He's a good man. Your English teacher pronounced the W in sword. Okay. Interesting decision. Oh, wow. Dude, this ability is nuts. So enemies along its path also take damage? This seems reasonable. Okay, so this guy was actually really strong on the Druid. Man, it's kind of like playing Protoss now. Oh no, look, they took some damage. Ah, they're healed. I didn't even have to move. Seriously, that was insane. Interesting.
You've returned.
I have returned, Vani.
The old ruins are clear.
Lost souls, all of you.
Yo, Andy Television.
Morning, Lowko, morning, chat.
How are you doing today? Hey, for those of you that haven't seen the game yet, do you want to see the most messed up cutscene? It's coming up.
Are blessed like us now.
So basically, I get to this little village. The villagers try and, you know, convince me to help them out. I help them out, and next up, they drug me to then sacrifice me to the gods. Luckily, they managed to, well, not finish their job. And then we get to this little church that's up ahead, this little chapel, and we find out why they were sacrificing us.
Only fire can
This is a proper cutscene. It's a very Diablo cutscene. Here it
Like
is.
the ones I was fed. Is this real?
I'll bump up the audio a bit. That priest gives you the creeps? That's the one thing from this cutscene that gives you the creeps.
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation.
You tell him.
And yet, you stray from it at every opportunity.
Shame.
You
Shame.
drink and gamble. You covet and steal. Shameful.
Shameful.
is their birthright.
Dorime.
My children. The lords of hell are coming to devour our world. Salvation lies not in the light, but in you. The faith has taught you to deny your heart's desire and turned you into a prisoner within yourself. Break the chains and discover who you were meant to be. Break the chains and be beautiful in sin.
Dunk.
Resist! Resist her temptation! Vani, it's me. I brought your child into this world.
This is so fucked up, man. Bye! Says Lilith.
They have awakened, Mother.
The first of many. Go to the dry steps and continue your preparations. Now, our true work begins.
Ah, it's a little messed up. It's a little messed up. Just a bit.
Thank the light. You collapsed in...
He should have parried that first hit. Yeah. If it was me, I would have parried that for sure. Parried and then immediate punishment. Right away. That's why I always carry a buckler. When you see me outside, you'll notice. I always have a little tiny shield on my hip. That's normal. Come on, little skeletons! A butler? No, that's... Okay, sure. I go shopping with my butler, of course. Isn't that how everybody does it? Ba ba ba. Yo, this Necromancer is pretty strong so far, guys, not gonna lie. Spacebar to quack. Kawaitsu. Or Kawaii Tatsu. Thank you very much. Lowko rich confirmed. Yeah, because of Kawaii Tatsu. You wish the Netherlands would conquer the world and make weed legal? Weed is not even legal in the Netherlands.
What are you hiding back here?
It is gedoogd, though, chat. Are you familiar with gedoogd? I feel like you're not familiar with gedoogd. Het gedoogd beleid, chat. TLDR is basically you're allowed to sell it, but they can't know where you got your inventory from. Also, it's not illegal to have.
Lilith's evil is spreading.
So it's like, it's basically fine to like sell it and to, you know, maybe more importantly, tax it. But where it came from? You're technically only allowed to have a very small amount of it too. So, I don't know exactly how it works with like the delivery people. Like those, you know, are not gonna just a couple grams at a time is what they do, I'm sure.
The angel.
That's really weird.
Arius. That's not Linger. Kiobashad lies just ahead.
It's not technically legal to buy, it's just not illegal.
Hold. To enter
This may be a weird...
Time for this.
This is typical Dutch government, man. Typical Dutch politics. Basically, one party shouts this, the other party shouts that, and they meet somewhere in the middle. And this is like basically the TLDR of every decision in Dutch politics.
cedar wood from the shrine and inscribe
Fear.
then cast it into the brazier.
It's pretty efficient, though.
As the
They seem to
fire
get stuff done
burns
pretty
the
quick,
wood.
but yeah.
Good. You must burn away your sin.
Oh, I unlocked a new feature for the class? What did I unlock? Oh. Whoop. Every time we enter a city or we leave a city, there's a little bit of rubber bending. I guess that's like a server
I'm
change.
off to the dry stabs and said something about fear or cowardly tattoos.
Oh, what? Book of the
Cloudy
Dead.
eyes.
Oh shit, I've got an extra tab here at the top.
With what you're paid.
Okay, thank you for reminding me, because I most definitely did miss that while I was talking about completely unrelated stuff. Let's do the skill tree first. Cyber deals 2% increased damage for each minion you have upon cast? What? For each minion you have upon cast? Oh, each minion you have upon cast. Sorry. I read the same thing 4 times and it took me a while. Anyways, every 4th cast of Sever makes enemies vulnerable. So this is really good if we can do more summoning. Is that possible? Corpse explosions there. Bone prison. There's a lot of passive improvements. I'll go with that one, it's easier. Don't have to think about it. Skeletal mages, skeleton golems. Okay, so these are the warriors over here. So these are the guys I have right from the start. Either select an upgrade or sacrifice your summons. Sword-wielding skeletal minions that deal 30% increased damage but have 15% reduced life. You can raise 1 additional skirmisher. Each time you critically strike your skirmisher warriors, next attack critically strikes. And deal 50%, okay. Can only happens every 3 seconds. Your critical strike chance is increased by 5%, but you can no longer raise skeletal warriors. I see. So you don't have to play a summoner at all. So can I like reroll this? So why does that have a different icon than the others? Love that little thingy in the background. Sorry, I'm jamming out to the violin every time we get to town. Yeah, I guess it's because it removes the warriors. It's got a cool little animation. I'll run a summoner first, so I'll go with whatever is the best summoner. I would imagine the middle one's probably best when you have an optimal build, but... I most definitely don't. You're more of a cello kind of guy, and I respect that, Weebuck. I always took you for a cello kind of guy. I don't know what that means, but... How do I, get it back? How do I open that screen again? There was a hotkey for that. I pressed it on accident earlier. S. Ah, there you go.
Ah, so the old man's fine knowing him. If he...
I gotta buy this. And I have to have the amulet too. Thank you, bud. Love you.
This too. He said he didn't.
He doesn't say it back, chat.
I think he wanted back.
You're a base kind of guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Apologies.
That's pretty based.
He also gave.
Okay, guys, we beat the game. Can I bump up the music more? I want more music. Oh, I already did the max. No, I think my music settings are alright. Play in background, always. What's good on Big Dodo? You missed the Necromancer? I'm playing the Necromancer right now. You didn't miss anything for Big Dodo? Lowko, how did you find it? Is it any good? You mean the game overall? This game is excellent so far. Really liking it, yes. If you like video games, this is quickly turning into one of those, you probably need to play this type of games. You know, there's like a list of games that you probably should play. And this one is, very nice so far. Oh, I didn't save it, did I? No. Customize. I mean, obviously it's only until level 25 for this beta and all that, right? So I don't know what late game is going to be like, but probably just playing it for the story alone is already really fun.
Thanks.
Liking video games in 2023. I know. If I can't play D4 offline, I'm not interested. Okay. Well, then you're probably not interested.
We were born in sin, children of darkness. But the Father's light can be sought.
You mark things as trash by hitting spacebar. So mark as junk. So you just hover over an item and hit spacebar.
Ever vigilant against sin, brother. Here.
Is this game better than RuneScape? No. But I mean, what game is?
Reverend Mother, I received a report of a potential
Let's be real. You love it, but your wallet hates it? I don't know what I think they sell like 3 versions of the game, don't they? Where's the pre-order thing? How do I haven't yet bought it. Blizzard, why are you making it hard for me to buy the game? Oh, pre-purchase now. That's where it is. 70 euro for the standard edition. 90 for the digital deluxe, 100 for the ultimate. Up to 4 days early access. That's how they get you, man. That's the meme right over there. Don't care about the mounts, don't care about that, don't really care about that either. Accelerated seasonal battle pass includes a premium seasonal battle pass unlock plus 20 tier skips and cosmetics. Wings of the Creator emote. 100 euro for the most expensive version of the game. It's very cleverly priced as well, right? Because like a lot of people are automatically, because they want the 4-day head start, they're gonna lean towards the middle option, right? And then they're like, well, it's only a 10 or more, which on 90 euro is not that much. Even though for a 50 euro game to 60 it would be extreme. Right now it's like, It's actually really clever pricing, but yeah. 70 euro for the base version. Exactly, if you're gonna spend the 90 bucks, yeah. Dirty game right there. Clever or manipulative? Both. Which one am I getting? For me, it's always a little different though, because I get to write games off as a business expense. So it doesn't, I don't know, it's a little different. It depends on how much you like the 4-day head start. If you don't care about the 4 days, which honestly you probably shouldn't care too much about it. I think a base version will suit just fine. The rubber banding out of town is insane. You know what you might want to do? If you have fast internet, you might want to wait until the game releases. Because there's a very good chance that the servers are going to be a meme anyways for the first 4 days. Maybe that's why Blizzard is trying so hard to make the beta run smooth, guys. Because there's going to be a lot of people. There's going to probably be like 10 million people that bought the middle version or the most expensive version just for the 4-day head start that then won't be able to play because of server drama. That may very well be the reason why the servers are running so well. You know what? I have faith right now in how well the game is gonna launch. Blizzard apparently has faith in it, or at the very least the marketing team has. The sales people have decided this is a great idea. You'd have to ask one of the server engineers. But in theory, you'd imagine that they've thought about it. Because they will have to come up with something on the chance that, you know, yeah. Yeah, if you don't care about the release of the game at all, you may as well wait until they have it on sale. They'll probably have it on sale before the end of the year. There's a great subreddit. It's /r/patient gamers, if I'm not mistaken. Which is basically exactly for, you know, patient gamers. Like, there's a lot of great games from, like, you know, the last couple years that you probably did not pick up on the release day. My character feels incredibly powerful, guys. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, it's definitely not a cheap game. I guess €70 is gonna be the new standard for AAA releases. Which is a lot of money. Okay. Price cut after release will probably not happen for a while, but it might go on sale at some point. Yeah. It will definitely go on sale at some point, of course. I'll also be streaming it, so if you're on the fence about it, I mean, I don't want to sell out for my own stream right now, but I am. You can also tune in and, you know, figure out together whether or not we good, you know? Smash follow, Prime, and all the rest of it. Necro feels very straightforward so far, guys. Incredibly strong compared to the other classes. You'll wait for Diablo 5. Reasonable. Hey, what's going on, Dita Hunter? Which version of the game did you get, Dita Hunter? Or did you not get it yet? Do I like horror movies? No. You got the Giga Chat one? I see. People are saying Druid is very weak on Reddit, but
Indeed I am.
I don't know. I ran like a little poison build, and it definitely seemed pretty damn good. Oh, you sold a WoW gold? For, like, Battle.net currency, and then you bought the game for it? That's pretty clever. I feel like the Druid was plenty powerful so far, yeah.
So this happened. I shouldn't be.
I think I'm gonna go back to my Druid, guys. Necro. Oh, did I? Okay. Necro is kind of what I expected it to be. It's very cool. I can't unsee Kratos, man. That's so funny. He really does look a little like, someone said American Kratos in the chat. It really does kind of look like American Kratos, yeah. That's so funny. Here's Selderic, the real Giga chat. Okay, so, my favorite classes so far. I think Barbarian is my least liked. I don't really enjoy Barbarian so far very much. I'm sure it'll be fun, but not really my playstyle. Necromancer seems incredibly powerful so far. A minion build is gonna be very fun, but also pretty straightforward, right? I think in a lot of those scenarios, you'll kind of just run after your minions as they clear the entire map. You can also, of course, play a different build where you'll be running it a little bit differently, but if that's the case, you may as well run the Sorcerer. Sorcerer Chain Lightning was very fun. I like the Chain Lightning quite a bit. The other skills, they don't look as flashy. I remember the Diablo III skills of the Sorcerer to look a little flashier. Still, Sorcerer is really good. Rogue also seems like a really good option, actually. I have only played for a small amount, so I didn't really play it too much. But, high APM kind of playstyle, though. So you'd have to be pretty fast. Low HP as well, so sustain might be a difficult one. I think Druid. I think I'm gonna run some more. I'm gonna run some more Druid. Some more Kratos. I mean Rouge, right? Dude, honestly, the servers are doing a really... This is probably peak time, isn't it? I mean, it's almost 4 PM here in the Netherlands. In about 2 hours, I think. What time is it on the West Coast? I think it's like 7:45. I think it's like almost 8 AM on the West Coast. Yeah, in like 2 hours. It's good. That's when we'll have peak time. 7:45? Yeah. People on the West Coast are just getting up right now. They are, Yeah. It's gonna be, a good stress test for the servers in an hour or two. But I have not had a queue yet today, no. Oh, there's also the world boss. Ooh, there's also the world boss. That is also gonna be a, an interesting one. So the world boss is in 2 hours too? Yeah. So in 2 hours, I guess we'll see. If the servers are stable, then I think it's probably gonna be just fine on the launch. But I don't know.
Need something forged?
Junk it all. I'm not gonna be doing the world boss myself because we're doing the Patreon arcade night in about 2 hours. No, actually, in about an hour. God, I've been already streaming for nearly 3. Time's going by fast. Also, I've been sitting down for like 2.5. I'm gonna... Yep, I'll be back in a minute. I have chocolate Easter eggs. I was gonna get cookies, but then I realized, no, Lowko, you already had a donut, so instead I settled on chocolate Easter eggs. Because I'm an adult. What are you gonna do about it, Mom? My diet is impeccable. I think Milo just wanted to hang out. He was meowing in front of the room that Loran is in. And she was like, you won't leave me alone. Apparently he wants to hang out. He's a Siberian, so officially they're adults at 1 year old, but apparently they grow until about 5 years old. So Milo is turning 3 in 2 months, is what Bunny Warren says. Yeah, he's turning 3 very soon. So he's already big. I don't think he's gonna grow much more, but he might get a little broader. They can get really big. So Milo is about, I think about 6 kilos now, probably. That's about 13 pounds. But they can get bigger than that. In general though, the lady we got him from is trying to not, you know, breed them too big. Because you have like larger versions of the same cat as well. But they get all the same problems that, like, you know, some dogs get. Like, a lot of dog breeds have, like, hip problems and you know, all kinds of joint issues. I think that cat is slightly bigger, but he's full-on winter coat, though. Milo's never been quite that fluffy. Yeah, you do have a lot of very fluffy ones. Very pretty cats, though. Highly recommend, actually. If you're looking into a cat breed, or you're like, oh man, 10 out of 10 would pick again. Toby is much smaller, though. Toby is not nearly as big. Yeah, you're going to exactly like you already have quite a few cat breeds right now that are quite big, and that just basically they selectively breed the biggest ones, right? So they get bigger and bigger and bigger over time, which is cute, but also at some point you're basically having a mini leopard. Like, these fuckers are strong already. So like, he's like 6 kilos. I mean, I don't want to flex, guys, but I can take him on one-on-one, okay? I don't want to flex, but I can handle it, right? But I don't know. If he was like 20 kilos, he'd be genuinely dangerous. Yeah, you're doubting me? Yeah, sorry, I understand. Guys, I don't want to run this build. I don't want Pulverize or Landslide or whatever it's called. You would love a mini leopard. What is the really, a Maine Coon? That's what I'm thinking of. Maine Coons are considered to be the biggest cat breeds. These are proper chonkers, man. They're also very expensive. But yeah, they are big. No, I'm back on the Druid right now. Let me update my stream title real quick. Thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna go ahead and check it, or I'm gonna go back to Werebear. Werebear and Werewolf. I'll do this next quest, because I've only run this little setup for a little bit so far, but I'm gonna do this main area next, and then we'll switch it out. Oh, dude, right now? Yeah, so right now, both Milo and Toby are dropping a lot of their fur because of the summertime coming up. Yeah, as soon as you're done vacuum, you can restart again. I am noticing, though, that it's not bothering me as much. For some reason, my allergies aren't as bad, which is kind of nice. Why is there a circle over here? Give thanks to the shrine? How do I give thanks? Do I emote? Is this like another one of those emote things?
I appreciate that.
I gotta make sure I don't get baited though, because there are a bunch of quests that don't allow me to go that far. Hey, what's up, Killman? Yeah, I found out I have cat allergies after I got cats. Which is a bad build order. Like, usually you don't go one base Brute Lords before you go Link Speed, you know? It's just a bad spread, but... somehow I'm still here. Hey, what is going on, Thort? Are you gonna be joining the arcade night, Thort? You may have missed it, but we're playing some Dota in about an hour. I don't know if you're still on your business trip, but... Vi sitten har de vänta. I don't know the lyrics. Playing lead Dota. Ah, this is the quest. You're still away? Alright. No, we'll be doing private matches. I don't know how many people are gonna join. That's kind of the question, right? So, I didn't realize it, but apparently you can play up to 10v10. So that should be very manageable for the arcade night. I thought it was maxed at like 10 people, so that would be a little annoying. But apparently in customs you can do up to 20. Should be fun.
More strangers in the camp.
More strangers in the camp. I'm gonna skip the cutscene. This is where we get the powerful female lady person protagonist who's gonna teach us everything about the world, chat. What if you have an uneven number of players? Ah, we'll figure it out. I know there's a bunch of people in the arcade group that play a lot of Dota. They probably count for at least 2 people.
We've got to go on foot.
We're just playing for fun anyways, right? The bigger team has to carry Lowko. I agree.
Hey, that's my mother's charm on your wrist.
You have no idea what you're doing in Dota?
It's mine now, girl. She gave it to me when I let her and her friend pass through.
I played a couple of rounds of Dota, right? That was actually a lot of fun, man. I actually really enjoyed playing Dota. It was really fun. Okay, I'm gonna try out a different build. A refund. So I haven't tried any of the storm and wind related abilities yet. Yeah, so these are all in the storm category. Conjure a piercing blade of wind, dealing damage. Each enemy, what does this do? Wind shear has a 20% chance to make enemies vulnerable. Wind shear grants 3 additional spirit for each enemy it hits beyond the first, okay? Each enemy hit by wind shear increases your movement speed by 5%. Okay. So that would make sense with a melee build in particular, I guess. No, I'll pick up the other one then. I don't really want to do a melee build. Okay. Conjure a growing lightning storm that deals 41 damage per strike and increases the number of strikes the longer it's channeled for, up to a maximum of 5. Okay. Conjure a swirling tornado. So this looks like a right-click ability, this looks like a long cooldown. Okay, well, we'll try this one first. The size of your lightning storm is preserved for 4 seconds after channeling. Lightning storm gains 1 additional lightning strike. Lightning storm has an 8% chance to immobilize enemies. Let's go with that one. Okay. So this is my basic attack. It is really slow. And this one is channeled, I guess? Okay. Then we have Cyclone Armor. Powerful wind surrounds you, granting 20% non-physical damage reduction. Active, so that's the passive. The wind rapidly expands, knocking back enemies. So I can just activate this and it will be active the entire time. Enemies who are knocked back by Cyclone Armor are also slowed, okay. Every 10 seconds, Cyclone Armor intensifies, causing incoming damage to grant you 30% damage reduction. Enemies vulnerable. Okay, no, we'll go with the passive. That seems good. Okay, so it's an activated ability, but I have a passive on at all times. That's pretty good. I need 2 more points spent to go to the next tier, so we have to decide where to do it. I guess I'll use my leftover points on Lightning Storm. This is a Druid, yes. His name is Kratos. Not really, but he looks like him. Reading the Twitch title? No, that's okay, Zalmot. Today is pizza day? Ooh, I think today is pizza day.
We should go back.
We had pizza on Tuesday, though. Is it too soon to have pizza again already?
The beams are too damn old. Shaking like leaves.
Okay, I definitely gotta stay at range now, though. Oh god. Dude, that is an entirely different setup right now. I suddenly have become a proper spellcaster. So I can shoot this at range, and then when enemies come close, I can use my Cyclone Armor. So say I want them pushed back, there you go. Oh, that's actually kind of a cool way of playing it. So until I need more of my spirit, or when I need more spirit rather, I'll use my left mouse button. But otherwise, I guess I can use my right mouse button instead. Donuts and pizza and chocolate all on the same day, guys? My god. That is pretty hype. I went for a run though, right? So that justifies it. Today is self-made pizza day? Ooh, making pizza is a lot of fun, actually. Push him back. Yo, this is actually kind of a banger setup. I don't really want to run a lightning wizard. I want to run a shapeshifter, but...
What's special about this place anyway? What would draw Lilith here?
Hell if I know. Trava doesn't tell us anything. No one goes in, nothing comes out.
Milo seems to have calmed down, by the way. Sometimes I wonder if Milo just wants to have some time away from Toby. Time away from Toby? There you go. He's like, please lock me in a room without that little one who can jump me at any moment. Please, just anywhere where I cannot be jumped, please.
Hold on.
I'll even stomach you talking the entire time.
Enemies approaching. Nowhere to go.
Anything but that little thing.
Fight's coming to us this time.
Any suggestions for pizza condiments? Ooh, that's a dangerous question to ask, man. Everybody's gonna say... pineapple. I like cheese a lot, man. Cheese is always good. Cheese and meat on pizza is basically always good. Salami, pepperoni type of things. Hell yeah, dude. I would not do toothpaste, but I mean, if that's your thing.
Quick thinking.
Sure.
In the Netherlands, you have these things called, what do we call them? Pizzeretta, I think? Those have become very popular over like the last 5 or so years. I don't know if these are a thing in other countries. Let me show you real quick. Is this a thing in other countries? This is quite popular right now when you have people over or you're going somewhere. So the idea is that you basically have little mini pizzas. So everybody can easily have like 5 or so of them. And you get like little balls of dough and you can make your little pizza with whatever condiments you want. This has become very popular. Yeah, a lot of people with kids and whatnot do this. It's like fondue. Yeah, it is like fondue. Exactly. Like fondue or like grilling or whatever. Yeah. So you make like these little mini pizzas. It's actually very fun. I was yeah, a little hesitant about it first initially too, but it takes like 3 hours though, because obviously, you know, it's like raclette. Yeah, basically.
She wouldn't. Or she shouldn't have. I'm sure she had good reason.
Am I comparing this to fondue? I'm not I'm comparing the experience to fondue. I want to just apologize to all my French-speaking audience. Swiss? Is it Swiss? I don't know. The fondue community is offended. Yeah, yeah. We had fondue in Switzerland recently when we went skiing. That was really fun.
Dead end.
You can't believe it. Papuch already hovering over the unsubscribe button. Papuch now!
Damn mine's caving in.
Fondue smells terrible? What? It's not supposed to burn, Mega AP. Burnt cheese does smell terrible, yes. How does my my cyclone armor